Hey everybody, this is Glenn Kuza from Police DTS. I want to demonstrate an upgrade to the vendor's total build report. So when we go into the vendor area, okay, we're going to see a reporting tools button, which is we normally have, and we got our total build report. Okay, now the total build report used to itemize each invoice one at a time, and then under each invoice you have the option to display all of the details of the line items inside each invoice. And to show you how it was, I can actually display that and group by itemized, okay? And then I just pick a date range, so I'll just pick October 1st, and this is what it would normally show, okay? When it comes back, it'll itemize again all of the, so it would be each invoice one at a time, depending on the vendor, that you've selected, and obviously every detail within that invoice. But some people want to know totals of the vendors themselves, basically grouping the vendor together and not actually itemizing the actual invoices or the assignments in each invoice. So we're going to change this to a group by vendor, and display line items, no, it doesn't matter. So now we can just scroll all the way back. We'll go back to January. Okay, we want to know, since January 1st, how much we have billed out to all of our vendors, and we want to just group each vendor so the vendor only gets listed once with its totals. So we'll run this, and this return the actual sum totals of each vendor. Okay, and what we'll notice is we have our service charge, admin fee, cruiser cost. And the those are all broken out 4 decimals because in some cases the rates are odd numbers. So we leave those out 4 decimals, and obviously the total itself gets the bankers rounding to the actual formatting of actual money. Okay, so then again we're just itemizing all of our vendors. So Eastern States Expedition, with service fees of $270,000 change, admin fees, cruiser costs, and then the total for Eastern States since January 1st, okay? And then again, go all the way to the bottom, we'll have our total year to date. So out of all our vendors, we have 1.4 million and change, blah, 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 giving us a total of the 1.57 million. And we have our service admin fees totaled as well. And again, those are all 4 decimal points, but the bank is rounding on the totals. Okay, so this is the vendor's total build report. This has some extra options now. You still have the same way you could use the report before, and now you have a couple of extra options to view the report slightly differently, giving you vendors totals. And you could also sort by a specific vendor if you needed to. Just look at one specific vendor over any date range to see what their total build was without itemizing. Okay, and this is Glenn Kuza from PoliceDetails.com.